everybody, happy Monday. I hope you can hear me. You might hear some banging in the background. That's Liam. He's in his exerciser, so he decided he didn't want to nap today. So that's where we're at right now. I'm going to try something new. This is called Menu Monday, and I will be sharing pretty quickly, like what I'm going to be making in the week, hopefully. And then also some products that I've been really liking. And so if you have any questions, just let me know. And also I'll be sure to put some recipe links in the little caption afterwards. So if you want to try to make any of these, you can. And also these are pretty quick and easy because we have softball. So we have that Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday now. And so it's kind of taking over our nights. Plus we also have just a busy schedule. It's not really spring out because we had an ice storm all weekend, but it's supposed to be spring, and so it's pretty busy. So most of my meals are 30 minutes or less or in the slow cooker, pretty easy. And so that's what I'll be doing on Mondays now. And you might be able to hear, I have a little bit of a cold, so that's happening also. So Liam and I are sick too. All sorts of fun stuff happening around here. So I have this little thing that I keep on our fridge. It just says Monday through Sunday, and it will tell you, this is where I put my meal plan. And that way, I at least like to have my ideas down. And so that way I'm like, oh, what I'm going to do. Even if I don't follow what's Tuesday is Tuesday or whatever, at least I know my ideas and that I have the products to make it. So that's kind of, like last week we kind of went astray a little bit just because we were kind of busy. And then one night we just had to have mac and cheese. It's just, you just kind of have to go with the flow. But if you have the stuff in your pantry, it shouldn't really even matter. As long as you make food for dinner, that's all that matters, right? Okay, so tonight, it's a slow cooker kind of day. So I just put a roasted pork. It was like a pork butt, one of those boneless ones. I put it in the slow cooker. So we're going to have that with some roasted veggies, maybe some potatoes. Sorry. And so that's what's going to be for dinner. So Monday it says roasted pork. Tomorrow I'm going to make jambalaya. So it's like jambalaya and gumbo together. It's basically smoked sausage. I'm going to throw some chicken in there and maybe some shrimp. I have 2 pounds of shrimp to use this week. So I'm going to probably do maybe like half a pound in the jambalaya, and then I'm going to have another shrimp meal later. And so that is what's on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I'm going to make chicken parmesan sliders, we're obsessed with those Hawaiian roll sliders. This one is super easy. You just take some shredded chicken, put some pasta sauce on it, and then you also just put it, it's almost like a garlic bread topper. So that's our Wednesday meal. So it's chicken parmesan sliders. I usually do some broccoli and maybe one other little side with that. Usually the girls have yogurt or cottage cheese as their side also, and maybe some fruit. So Thursday, shrimp, I just put shrimp down. I have 1.5 pounds of shrimp to use, so it might either be a shrimp pasta, or I saw this really good recipe for just Parmesan shrimp, so that might be something else that we'll make. Friday, we used to have pizza on Friday, but now we're going to do, we're doing more of a leftover kind of thing on Friday. Yes, we love the sliders. I think that's like, we make at least 5 varieties of them. So there's one that we just do is ham and Swiss. And then I posted some Monte Cristo ones last week. Those are another ones that we like. Pretty much, and you can just put any kind of lunch meat that you have in there and melt some cheese on it, and they're so easy. And the girls eat them. And they're nice and mini too. So if we have any leftover ones, we can put them in their lunch boxes. So Friday will be leftovers. Just anything that we have in the fridge, or if the girls want chicken nuggets, we'll do that kind of thing. And then Saturday is our new pizza night. So either we'll make pizza or we'll get some take and bake ones or whatever we want to do. And then I'm trying to cut back on how many nights that I'm cooking. So I have this new thing. I'm so excited about it. Let's see if you can see, it's yo-yo. So you're on your own. Obviously the kids can't really cook anything themselves, but maybe if they want to do like sandwiches or just something where I'm not going to be making a huge meal. If we have something like a roast or something and we want to do a Sunday dinner, then that's one thing. But this week I just kind of feel like we have a lot of stuff going on. We have doctor's appointments, softball, all that stuff. So I feel like that will be kind of nice to have, just kind of relaxing Sunday. We can even make some appetizers if we want, or just kind of clear out the fridge and then start the week fresh. So that's our meal plan for the week. I'm sure we're going to have plenty of roasted pork, so maybe on our leftover night I can make some Cubans or even some fried rice with the pork. So there's plenty of things, there's Liam, there's plenty of things on here that you can easily be leftovers, and that way I can have it for lunch, or Ricky can have it for lunch. But pretty much I've been having a wrap or a salad for lunch because I've been doing Weight Watchers, so I've been trying to kind of keep my lunch lighter. And so just any of these things kind of have leftovers on, which is always nice too. So aside from my meal plan, I'm also going to share some items that I've been liking lately. So I did a just one of those online Pampered Chef parties, and I have this little thing. It's you can make your own salad dressing in it. And I had the mason jars before, but I feel like this, I don't know, I just like that there's like measuring things on the side, and I can just make my own dressing and just pop this in the fridge, and I know it's not gonna like, it has a little pour thing, you know, I feel like it's perfect for dressing. So I have this, but then I have to show you these little dressing things that I've been loving. So I am obsessed with Penzeys spices. I feel like they have stores, but I just usually order online. And I just feel like they have so much flavor, and they just really add a ton. So I have a buttermilk dressing. It's called a dressing and dip starter. And then here's the Italian one. And there's also a green goddess one that I have too. So these run, I think they're about $4 for this container, but I mean, this lasts for quite a few. You only need like a teaspoon to make your dressing. And so with the buttermilk one, I've been making buttermilk ranch, and it's actually only one Weight Watchers point. It's not bad at all. And then also I've been doing like an avocado ranch, or you can do more of like a buffalo, just anything that you would usually use ranch for. You can make this. And I usually put the recipe in half. So yeah, this one calls for 1 whole tablespoon, so I usually do half a tablespoon, and then just mix it with the buttermilk. And because I always have buttermilk left over if I make pancakes or something, so it's kind of nice to have this on hand. So this is really, really good. So the buttermilk one is good, and then this is the Italian base. So whenever we have like pasta or anything like that, I make the Italian dressing, and you just need oil and vinegar. So I use like a roasted garlic balsamic, and then just whatever vinegar or oil I have. So these, has anybody tried these? These are so good. I haven't tried the Green Goddess one yet. So I just keep it in here. It usually fills it up about this much, and I just keep it in here. And it's nice because this has a little stir thing too, so you can always keep mixing it up. Especially with Italian, sometimes you need to mix it up more. So these are the 2 favorites. And right now at Penzeys, they have it's called, they have different boxes, so they have different names for them, and their Soul box is actually free right now, so you just have to pay $7.95 for shipping, but I think there's 8 spices in there, so there's like a Cajun spice, curry, there's a bunch of different ones, so you just have to enter America at the checkout, and you get a free box of spices. I mean, for $8 for shipping, you can get up to 20 and get free shipping. If there's other items that you want to borrow or buy, and like if you want to try the dressings, you get like 3 dressings in that box for under $20. That's pretty cool. So if you want to go check that out, or if you like any Penzeys spices, let me know. I'd love to know which ones you like, because I have so many of them. Another one that I really like is the Northwoods, and it's paprika, garlic, that kind of stuff. I think there's a little bit of rosemary in there, and it's really good for baked chicken, or if you just want to roast just like some pork or something like that. It's really, really good on there. So that's another one of my favorites. So if you're looking to order from Penzeys and you want to know some of my other favorites, just let me know, and I will definitely tell you. Also, right now, final thing, and then I'll be done. I'm trying to keep these under 10 minutes. I don't know how long I've been talking. Does anybody have any questions, by the way? Just let me know if you have any questions. I'd also like to hear what you're making for your meal plan this week, so let me know what's on your menu. So another thing, what was I gonna say? I feel like my day clothes like making me kind of drowsy, even though it shouldn't. What was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, I completely lost my mind. My track of thought. Oh, I have a giveaway going on. So I'm going to try this new thing. I'm going to do my giveaway in my Facebook group. So if you go on my page and just put visit group, you can join, and we talk about recipes and stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing most of my giveaways in there. It's just so much easier to keep track of everything. And so right now I have, it's a vacuum sealer that I'm going to be giving away. And so I did a review on it on the blog, and then if you head over to my group, you can find out how to enter to win it. And it's a vacuum sealer, and it also is like a big box that kind of stores things. So you can keep all your crackers and bread and stuff from getting stale. So that's the giveaway over in my group. So go check that out. And that's all I have for today. So if you have any questions, just leave them below. I'll be answering them. And also go visit the group. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me. Have a wonderful week. Hopefully this cold doesn't last too long. I'm over it. I kind of jinxed myself because I was like, oh, we've been so good all winter. We didn't get sick or anything. And then, of course, what happens? I got sick. And I feel like I've been kind of on and off sick for a month now. I just totally jinxed myself. And Liam has a little bit of a cold, so I'm hoping that doesn't get worse. So it's just, this weather is just killing us. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and thank you for joining me. Bye!